What's the difference between a game that you're gonna beat all the way through, and and if you're real hardcore, you can go back to it and play with a buddy once in a while, or what's the difference between a game that has a story mode, a map editor, and you can keep going on? It has a rank system. It gives you a reason to go back to the game.
They've also rated that about half the people who buy Halo don't touch the story. This just skips the middleman. It just proves that one, instead of focusing half on a single player that rated half the people aren't going to play, they just focused on the multiplayer.
What about like MLG, Edgar? You know what MLG is? You know, Major League Gaming. Basically, MLG, Edgar, is kind of a a whole, like, it's competitive gaming. Why is the Halo franchise over the years the #1 game tournament? Why don't I see Left 4 Dead?
Because it's not made for competitive gaming.
Why not? It has a 4-on-4. The whole thing's based on verse mode multiplayer.
Because it's made for people to enjoy, not for people to compete.
You can enjoy this game too. What's the you're not making sense now.
Okay. You're saying that the reason it's better is because people compete in it.
And you could also enjoy that game. You're just saying you can enjoy. So it has the appeal of the passive gamer and the pro gamer. Okay, where's that game rely?
You get your group to the safe house. Then the enemy goes, you go back. See, for Halo, even if you play Capture the Flag, it still plays like Halo. You're still like, you just got a gun, you gotta go out, you gotta shoot those guys, throw your grenade, and do your melee attack, and you just gotta get to the flag. But for this, it opens a new zone of zombies. People who don't like playing shooters love to play as zombies. Just because it opens a new aspect to the game. Like this, like you have to like sneak up on people. You have to get all your zombies just to ambush them. You need more teamwork then. And like there are people in Halo that just go out, can just go by themselves and just run and gun. And that people who just come into the game won't be able to deal with that.
People run and gun in that game.
Yes, but it doesn't work effectively if you're a human. Like you can easily get ambushed.
You can get ambushed in this game too. If you're by yourself and you're surrounded by, like, let's say you're playing a big team battle, you're surrounded by like 3 other guys.
There are guys who are so good in that game that they can easily just destroy any ambush by new players.
It only has 4-on-4 multiplayer. Hello, it has 8-on-8 on Xbox Live for Halo 3.
There are people who don't like games, but they could love Left 4 Dead just because of the aspect. You play a zombie, you're playing the evil guys. Sometimes you're trying to survive a wave. If you like horror movies, you're gonna like this game. If you just like, hey, you want to play Halo? Well, I don't like shooters. What do? You just try to kill the other person. You try to steal a flag.
That's a shooter.
Exactly.
What you're kind of telling me is it's repetitive. Basically, for those of the gamers that don't like doing the same thing over and over, where you go to a safe house, you get like maybe a new weapon or two, compared to multiplayer in this game where it's #1, it's random multiplayer where you could play Capture the Flag or Team Slayer, Assault, land grab. You can have different maps, you can have different vehicles.
You get to play as one of 4 survivors and try to survive a zombie apocalypse because the disease is turning most of the population into zombies. However, what completely changes up is the fact that you get to play as the zombies and you get to experience what it's like to try to kill mankind.
Basically, it's an amazing game, okay? It has a campaign where you can have up to 4-player co-op. You fight aliens, you fight zombies, which are called the Flood. Its multiplayer is 8-on-8, a total of 16 people. It's an amazing game. It has a great map editor, it has a game variance. Its online is just amazing. Halo 3.